Well, good morning everyone. Welcome to day 3 of our journey on Royal Caribbean's Jewel of the Seas. We are now at our destination, the one and only destination on this trip, which is Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic. We just arrived. It's early in the morning and I'm getting ready to head out. I'm going to show you guys the port and everything that there is to do here at the port. Once we get in, I will show you guys a little bit more and we'll do a tour. And I think there's something special at this port that you will enjoy. We are actually here next to Royal Caribbean's Liberty of the Seas. She is quite large compared to the ship that I'm on. But take a look at the city. So we're here in Puerto Plata, of course, and of course this is a port, so you know we have a ship there working. I noticed there was a lot of debris here in the water, so I think that they had some really bad storms and flooding, which may be the reason for that. I hope it's not just litter. I don't know, you guys tell me if you've been here before. Is it just the storm or is it something else? Anyway, I'm gonna get off the ship. We're gonna get this journey going and I will talk to you guys as soon as we get to the port. Bye. Hi, I'm Scott. Thank you for coming to my channel. This channel is dedicated to all things cruises and living life with gratitude. We're going to talk about cruise reviews, we're going to talk about the ships, we're going to talk about the overall experiences on these cruises, we're going to talk about traveling solo, traveling as a big guy, and all sorts of other things. My hope is that you are able to find some value in the content that I'm providing, and if so, I hope that you'll consider subscribing to my channel and liking the videos that I produce. So, here's to our journey together, Grateful Living Cruises. Now let's get right into it. Alright, so we're at the port. They do have the little tut-tuts. I don't know if that's what they call them here, but the little shuttles that will take you if you don't want to walk on the pier, then you do have that option. They're kind of cute. They just keep going back and forth. You know, some piers have the like golf carts or whatever, but these little things are actually pretty fast. The guys are getting it, taking the passengers back and forth. Watch. They're gonna come by in just a minute. There they go. So if you don't want to walk the pier in the Dominican Puerto Plata, you can ride in one of those and it says it's free. So there you have it, guys. So we are at Taino Bay. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, Puerto Plata, but we are here. About to walk into the port area. Everyone's taking photos with the natives up here. So obviously, like all ports, when you walk in, they're trying to give you tours and send you here, there, and the other ways. That's just how it works. But this is cute. this is where you line up for your excursion. So they have it set up by zones, which is a really nice way to set that up. So they have bars, they have everything. They have the welcome bar right there.
Thank you. White flag, white shirt.
The shopping, of course, if you're getting a taxi and leaving, you can go right through there. And then, of course, we have the map. Now, the cool thing about this place is that they actually have it set up in a really cool, almost like if you go to a resort, you know how the resorts have everything set up? That's kind of what it reminds me of. And I believe this is a lazy river. We will find out. But yes, they have everything at this port, so you really don't even have to leave this port if you don't want to. Yeah, see, the family pool is free, the beach is free, and the lazy river is free. So they actually have quite a bit to do here without ever even having to leave the port, which is kind of a nice thing. They have coffee here as soon as you come through as well. Drinks, coffee, all like as soon as you walk in to the port. So we'll go through the access to get to where we really want to go. So we'll bypass all this duty-free shopping and get into the actual Taino Bay. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. You guys tell me in the comments. So again, there's another map as soon as you come in. There's a spa and wellness retreat. There's a cantina as soon as you come in. Then of course, all your shopping, which is, of course, going to be everywhere. So the Cantina Latina, they have food, drinks, and shows here. It looks like a cute little place, and the breeze is really nice. It's really pretty here, you guys. This definitely feels like you walk into a resort more so than a port. We'll come back over here the correct way. Hello. All kind of shopping. They have the music going. A shark attack. So here's another view of the lazy river. It looks really cool. Like it's set up almost as if you're really in the Dominican going down a river. It looks really fun. Honestly, I would come back just for this. If you're looking for a trip that has stuff to do that you don't have to pay extra for at port, and you don't want to go take an excursion, this might be a fantastic place for you. It's literally a resort, guys. Like, it literally is a big resort with an amazing lazy river that is free of charge. I don't know if they have somewhere to store your things. I bet they do in the bathroom. I'll have to check into that. More shops. They're making fresh drinks with fresh pineapples and coconuts. Taco lovers, a little taco bar. Okay, who's ready to walk the plank? We have a plank to walk. So this is on the other side of the pool at the back of the property. And there's different water. So here's a view of that pool from the back, view of the mountains. And then on this side, you can see the actual ship. Again, this is Liberty. You can't even see our ship because ours is so small in comparison. But this is a really cool place. Really, really neat. And you even have hammocks over the water. Obviously, most of this stuff is first come, first serve, of course. But if you get off the ship early and find your favorite spot, then you might be able to do it. They even have beds. And all of this is included, guys. It's crazy. I mean, if you have been to many ports, you know that all of this stuff being included is not normal. So it's definitely a perk for Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic. These little hammocks are so cool. I'm gonna get a picture of one over here in a minute. So see, they just have hammocks over the water. This place is really cool. Hammocks all the way down as far as you can see. I'm at the port of Taino Bay, which is in Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic, and I have no idea if I'm pronouncing the name of the port correct, but I'm sure you can correct me in the comments. However, I've walked around all the shops and I did a video tour of the port. I'm not leaving the port because there's so much to do here inside the port that's free. except for this lunch. So I stopped for lunch. I have a mixed nacho, which has beef, chicken, and shrimp on it, with some guacamole and jalapenos, and I got a Coke Zero. And you guys, all of this, $29 for this. And I don't know if you can tell in the video, but this is not a very large plate of nachos. But I mean, that's what you expect when you're at ports. If you don't leave the port, you're going to pay more. But it's okay. I was craving nachos and I wanted to stop and take a rest, so here we are. The day so far is going really well. It's nice. The weather is wonderful. I think the high today is going to be like 82, I believe. There's a nice breeze. And I'm really shocked, like I said in the other video, as I was doing the tour, I've never been to this port before. I've been to the Dominican Republic, not on a cruise, but like as a resort. But I've never been on a cruise to this port. So luckily, I'm told that this port is nicer, Taino Bay, than the other port. I'm not sure about that. I'm sure everyone has their own opinion, but this one is very nice. So if you have an option when you're going to the Dominican Republic to look at what port you're going to, Taino Bay is definitely, I recommend it, even though I've not seen the other port. This is really beautiful. So anyway, I'm gonna eat my lunch and then I'll come back to you guys a little bit later. Okay guys, so we're about to leave the area here. And I think I'm gonna ride one of the little things. Why not? They got them lined up, we're ready to go. Why not? Just have a little fun, right? Alright, we're on the tut-tut. And we're gonna get going.
Oh my goodness.
We are done at Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic, Taino Bay Port, and about to get back on the ship. Hope you've enjoyed this little tour. Definitely put this on your list of places to go. I think you'll really enjoy it. You never even have to leave the port if you don't want to. But I have heard there's a lot of good zip lining and ATV excursions if you do want to leave the port. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here and get back on the ship, and we'll talk to you soon. All right, everyone, we are getting ready to leave Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic, and we are at the Sailaway party here on Jewel of the Seas. They're about to get started here in a few minutes, so I'll be showing you guys the Sailaway party. Don't know if I'll be able to have the music or not. We'll find out. If I end up with a voiceover, then you know why. So anyway, here we go. We're getting ready to leave. And I hope we leave before this cloud comes. It's pretty dark over there. All right, let's see what happens. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for hanging in there. We are now at dinner time. And again, if you've been following along, we are now on our third night of our Royal Caribbean Jewel of the Seas journey. So today we were in Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic, in Taino Bay Port, which was very nice. I've already talked about that. And so I hung out with the port, and I tried to do a video of the Sailaway party, but to be honest, it was kind of lame. So instead of risking copyright issues, I decided just to kind of watch the Sailaway from the back of where the balcony on the back patio of the Windjammer. It's probably one of my favorite places on this ship, honestly, and it's unique to this ship. But anyway, so I kind of just relaxed and rested. Went to the steam room and sauna, which on this ship is free of charge, as you guys may have noticed in my tour video that I did. So I took advantage of not having to pay for a thermal suite and hung out in there and just kind of relaxed, and then came and got ready for dinner. So I feel refreshed. And tonight for dinner, again, I'm in the main dining room. I've been in the main dining room every night trying different things for you guys. And tonight is a taste of Caribbean, hence the Caribbean type shirt. That's the theme for tonight. And I'm going to actually have that French onion soup I had last night again tonight, but I'm also going to have coconut shrimp. And for my main course, there's a, I'm guessing it's kind of like a shrimp scampi, but it's tiger shrimp in a butter sauce. And also I'm going to try their pesto pasta. It's a vegetarian pesto pasta. He said he would bring a little bit of that out for me as well. And then the royal chocolate cake and ice cream for dessert. Should be another fantastic meal here, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm really hungry. I had those nachos I showed y'all for lunch, and that really didn't hold me over. So anyway, I'm ready for that, and it just arrived. Thank you so much. You're fun. Thank you. Appreciate it. So, yeah, it just arrived. So we have our 3 little shrimp here. Our 3 little coconut shrimp. And then you guys saw it last night, but I liked it, so I got another one of the French onion soup. And we're gonna dive right in. We have our main course here now, and about to get started on that. It looks very good and delicious, which I'm not surprised because everything so far this week has been great. But here is my tiger shrimp dish with lemon sauce and rice. And here's the little side of the pesto pasta they were nice enough to bring me so I could try it. So this should be a good dinner. I'm really excited about it. Yeah, everything so far has been so good. Tonight they did the Macarena clip and such that I just played right before this. So that was nice. And I don't know, I just feel like every time I'm on a Royal Caribbean ship, like, the service is just remarkable. My room attendant has been great. My dining staff has been great. Literally everything. I will say I feel like the wait staff and like the staff in general seem a little bit more relaxed on this ship, maybe because it's smaller than those big ones, but I feel like they're actually enjoying themselves, and that's really nice. Anyway, I'm gonna get to this and I'll check back with you at dessert. Dessert is here, and it of course looks delicious. So tonight we have a chocolate cake with a little strawberry on top. If this is the royal cake. And then the waiter was nice and gave me a big thing of ice cream. The main course was really good. The tiger shrimp had a great flavor. The pesto pasta wasn't my favorite, but it wasn't bad. So I'm glad I got the tiger shrimp for the main portion. Anyway, someone apparently is having a birthday right now, but I'm going to have this dessert, and then later on tonight there's a game show I probably will go to, and I'll see you guys back then.